You know who can fix bad boys? The good girls. At least that's what romance anime says. Here 10 romance anime where the bad boy falls for the good girl. Let's go. Number 10, Yakuza Fiancé, Reis wa Tanin Gali.
ごめん、もうちょっと待っててね。聞こえてる？なあ、俺の顔覚えておいて。あの女は俺の女だから今後見かけても二度と話しかけるなよ。
When speaking of bad boys, we can't miss the Yakuza. The Osaka and Tokyo Yakuza clans call a truce through an arranged marriage between their grandchildren, Yoshino Some and Kirishima Miyama. 17-year-old Yoshino moves to Tokyo to live with Kirishima's family and starts school alongside her new fiancé. However, Kirishima isn't the polite guy he appears to be. He's a masochistic Yakuza maniac who wants a spoiled fiancé to break him, and Yoshino, in return, plans a revenge scheme.
変な目で見られて鬱陶しいとかないのかなと。
鬱陶しい？さあ、考えたこともなかったな。別にどうでもいいよ。
Look, this isn't your wholesome tsundere children romance anime. This features a toxic couple but also doesn't try to sugarcoat it. Yoshino can be innocent at times but also balances that with her dark, less damsel in distress energy. The show digs into the dark side of gang life, and if you wanted a romance like half of those Wattpad stories, then why not give this a go? Number 9, The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten.
返さなくてもよかったのに。
借りたものは返すのが当たり前。熱ありますよね。
あんたには関係ないだろ。
Let's move into something wholesome and sweet. Mahiro Shina, nicknamed Angel for her beauty and brilliance, lives next to Amane Fujimiya, a seemingly average guy they've never even talked to. That changes when Amane offers her an umbrella during a rainy day, leading Mahiro to care for him when he falls ill. Despite their differences, they grow closer as Mahiro starts cooking and cleaning for Amane, becoming the perfect anime waifu.
藤宮さん、こういうことがあるから片付けるんですからね。
This anime nails the whole bad boy meets an angelic girl trope with a sweetness that's borderline diabetic in a good way. Mahiru is that perfect waifu figure who spoils Amane rotten, flipping the usual script. If you realized, that's exactly what the title says. Their messy, real emotions are surprisingly relatable, and the side couple adds an extra layer of charm to the story. And sure, the animation isn't top tier, but the chemistry and wholesome romance carry it through. Number 8, My Little Monster.
彼ともっと誠実に付き合ってあげてください。
何こいつ。
We've got antisocial boys, so why not meet antisocial girls? Shizuku Muzitani is all about books and grades, totally disinterested in making friends or socializing. Enter Haru Yoshida, the bad boy who left school after a fight but surprisingly zeroes in on Shizuku as his friend and crush right from the start. Both social outcasts, clueless about human emotions, their oddball friendship slowly shifts into love.
何？
The charm here lies in how it avoids typical rom-com cliches while still serving up sweet, awkward love story. Haru's wild personality completely contrasts with Shizuku's shut-in, mind-my-own-business nature, and that's why they make such a good couple. Remember what your mom told you? Opposites attract. The art is sharp and colorful, and the show balances humor and sincerity without going overboard, so give this one a go. Number 7, Skip and Loafer.
大丈夫ですか？怖っ。あ、なんでもないです。
Mitsumi Iwakura is a driven girl from the countryside who moves to Tokyo to attend a fancy high school, determined to make a difference in Japan. She's got her life all planned out, but she gets lost on the first day and runs late. Enter Sasuke Shima, a laid-back fella first year who's also tardy, and together they navigate the chaos of their new school lives. And the more she stays with them, the more Mitsumi realizes how important Sasuke is to her.
島君？
はい、遅れてすみません。
まあよかったよ無事で。っていうか岩倉さん大丈夫？
Watching this anime feels like catching genuine moments of awkward and charming teenage life, unlike a lot of other romance anime where the character's growth here is subtle but satisfying, which helps you root for their romance. It might not rewrite the rom-com rulebook, but it's honest. Relaxed vibe is pretty much what you need when you need a calm slice of life rom-com. Number 6, The Foolish Angel Dances with the Devil.
俺は 実は 悪魔なんだ
So here's the deal. Demons are losing big time to Heaven's Angel Army, and Akutsu Masatora is sent to Earth as a high schooler to find someone who can turn the tide. Enter Liliamane, a mysterious transfer student who seemed perfect to lead the demons, except she's an angel. And by an angel, I mean an actual angel. Now, the problem is, she's the enemy Akutsu's supposed to fight, but instead, he falls in love.
人間でもこんな子がいるのか
This anime nails the enemies to lovers story plus the rom-com action blend. Anime is always good at juggling tones. At one time, it can be serious, and other times it could be full of comedy. Foolish Angel Dances with the Devil does this really well by adding tense drama to the heavy moments and doing some really good rom-com stuff during the comedy segments. Think of this like the high school anime version of Lucifer. Number 5, My Happy Marriage.
そんなお顔で間違ってもお客様のお出迎えなんてしないでね。ただでさえサイモリ家の恥なんだから。
Miyo Saimori's life is a non-stop struggle. She's born into her arranged marriage and discarded after her mom's death, and she's basically treated like a servant while her half-sister basks in family love. Just when you think things can't get worse, her distant dad decides she's marrying Kyoka Kudo, a cold, notorious bad boy from a powerful family with a history of dumping fiancés. Miyo expects the worst, but soon realizes Kyoka isn't the bad boy she thought he was.
工藤家当主工藤清香だ
綺麗な人
Watching My Happy Marriage is like uncovering a hidden gem. It's not your typical romance. It layers in supernatural twists, mystery, and romance while tackling serious issues like abuse and healing with zero sugarcoating. I also liked how they represented Miyo's struggle and showed that emotional scars take time to heal. This already has 2 seasons out, and from what I've heard, there's a 3rd season coming in too, so give this one a go. Number 4, The Magical Girl and the Evil Lieutenant used to be arch enemies.
考えていてほしい。魔法少女をやめること。でないと、次会う時は殺し合うことになるかもしれない。
An invading evil army threatens Earth, led by the fearsome Lieutenant Shun Miller. But when Miller targets a city guarded by the magical girl Byakuya Mimori, things take an unexpected turn. He falls hard for her at first sight. Now, this simping evil lord is enchanted by her innocent charm, and instead of destroying stuff, he decides to protect her. And soon he realizes there is an evil cat pulling the strings behind the scenes. Yes, you heard that right. I said evil cat.
今日はそんな君にお土産がある。シフォンケーキは好きか？
はい
This show nails the classic opposites attract thingy in a more wholesome way than a lot of other anime. Miller, the so-called bad boy, turns out to be the sweetest guy who's more interested in making Byakuya blush than causing harm. The episodes are short 12-minute episodes that never drag, and each one packs pure charm, cuteness, especially with Mimori's naive but lovable personality. And sure, the creepy familiar subplot's a downer, but the heart of the series is way too wholesome to ignore. Number 3, The Dangers in My Heart.
綺麗な顔が苦痛に歪むのが見たくてたまらないのだ。
Kuyutaro Ichikawa is your typical shy middle schooler, except he harbors a dark fantasy of murdering his classmate, the seemingly perfect Anna Yamada. But this serial killer-looking dude has a wholesome side. When he keeps bumping into Anna in the library, Ichikawa starts seeing Anna's goofy, airheaded side, far from the flawless image he had in mind. This is when he starts to ditch the killing concept and decides to protect her instead.
ダジャレじゃないからね。
え？
あと、ありがとう。
Watching this rom-com was a wild ride from cringe to genuinely heartwarming. Ichikawa's murder antics could have been a one-note joke, but instead, he grows into a surprisingly empathetic and perceptive character you can root for. And his lovable goofiness balances perfectly with his dark quirks, making their chemistry one of the best I've seen in romance anime. We already have 2 seasons, so I'm here praying to God for a season 3. Number 2, Maid-sama.
こりゃびっくり会長だ
Misaki Ayuzawa is a iron-willed student council president of a mostly male high school, working hard to protect the girls and keep order. She's called the demon president for her strict ways, but she hides a big secret. She works at a maid cafe. Enter Takumi Usui, the school's most popular bad boy, who stumbles upon her secret and begins visiting the cafe regularly.
なんか会長見てると危なっかしいんだよね
Kaicho wa Maid-sama nails that classic romance vibe without beating around the bush. It's refreshingly straightforward when it comes to the chemistry between Misaki and Usui, and mixes comedy with a good old tsundere charm. The characters are lovable, the art's stylish, but easy on the eyes, and the story hits that perfect bittersweet tone you didn't know you were craving. Takumi, being one of the most straightforward romance male characters, definitely helps as well. Number 1, the fragrant flower blooms with dignity.
すいません大丈夫ですか
We're finishing off with the masterpiece! Kyoko Private Academy and Chidori Public High are total opposites. One's full of noble young ladies, the other's packed with delinquents. Rentaro Tsumugi, a gentle-hearted but intimidating-looking Chidori student, meets the cheerful Karuko Waguri from Kyoko when she unexpectedly runs off after a first encounter. Their budding friendship, based on Karuko's refusal to judge him by his looks, soon faces the challenge of their school's long-standing rivalry.
りんたろうくん違うごめんなさい
This is like a modern Romeo and Juliet done well. And by done well, I mean done so well that I want to rewatch it again. What stood out to me was how refreshingly genuine the romance felt. No dragged out drama or misunderstandings stretching on forever. The characters actually talk to each other, resolve conflicts quickly, and support one another. Plus, this has some of the best side characters I've seen. And come on, characters like Subaru Hoshina deserve their own Best Girl award. So don't sleep on this anime, because it's one of the best romance anime out there.